Oh, you better be
Oh,
fucking ready. There. All right. Well, welcome back to the house show jobbers. As you can see,
yeah.
I'm at the beach, just so you know.
David is enjoying his vacation.
Oh, looks
Well, yeah, it's
looks
beautiful.
nice.
Uh,
Yes,
the
it's like
first episode was way too hard, so he had to take a little break.
You
Reality.
look like a Corona commercial.
Thank you. Yes, that was what I was going for, and I'm
Good.
glad that I accomplished that.
Good. Anyways, I think this episode we're going to try to piss off as many people as possible. So
Please, let's do. Please.
let's talk about Chris Benoit. Uh,
Yeah, that.
Hey,
He was all
I
right.
I I would still put the main event of WrestleMania 20 in my top 10 favorite matches of all time.
yeah, that was a very good match.
Yeah.
It's a
Man,
weird
that
thing that we're not even allowed to like say his name, right? I mean,
Voldemort.
Oh
yeah.
fuck.
No, it's exactly, bruh. Hold up. No,
Uh, is
it's
that
it's odd to me that you can't even like they can't even acknowledge him in the annals of wrestling history. It's like it's no, he did this. We get it. Nobody is. Yes, I know.
We
It's hilarious. No, nobody is like saying what he did was great or anything like that. But
I hope not.
no, I'm just saying. Come on. I mean, let's just be honest though. The guy was a great wrestler, and had a great ring presence, and he made a huge impact on the business. And now we're not even allowed to say his name. It's like anybody says anything about Chris Benoit, everybody goes, no.
It's kind of like it's sort of like with like even like Michael Jackson and stuff. You have to like separate the art from the artist and like
Yeah,
and and you hear the people who loved Benoit like when he was alive, excuse me, like they all say the same thing. Like the guy that committed those heinous acts is not the person they knew their whole life. Like it doesn't justify anything. It doesn't make him like a good person or anything like that. But the person that all these people knew their whole lives was not the person who did that thing that one time on that day. And we don't know what mental illness and all that sort of stuff. But like you said, David, like
it's CTE.
he what
What he had,
the
but
art that he performed in the ring is some of the best wrestling that's ever existed. Like he is one of the best in-ring performers of all time. And those matches happened and they exist and I can still appreciate them.
it's funny that you bring up Michael Jackson though, because he was acquitted, wasn't he?
Yeah.
yeah,
In the
Yeah.
same
take it
vein
easy.
as what as Jimmy Snuka, correct?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, we could still talk about Snuka, kind of.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah,
Both are dead, so yeah.
yeah.
Jimmy Snuka had good theme music. Snook, snook, snooker.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
Uh,
fun, man, especially back back in the early 90s when he came back. Remember? He was jacked. Like I'm sure he was on that shit.
He
And
yeah.
was
then
fucking crazy jacked.
he was super jacked. Remember he fought Undertaker at WrestleMania 7.
Yeah, those muscles couldn't help him beat the dead man.
Yeah, what that lasted like
He
3
was
minutes.
probably
Like
he was probably getting ready for prison. So,
yeah, I know he was
Oh, I want to avoid some butt sex, brah.
yeah.
he goes, well, whenever you guys are ready. Let's
Vince shows up. Listen, pal,
yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of this one. Yeah, we're off to a good start on this one.
Yeah, this one's definitely
It's
more
off quite a
offensive
few
than the other
demographics
ones.
already. That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Briggs and Jensen, they were a tag team, but they were like a Southern American tag team that went to NXT like they used them in NXT UK, kind of a different thing. And they ended up being, I think, Zach, tell me if I'm wrong, they were the tag team champions for a while in NXT UK, weren't they?
I'm not exactly sure. I never really watched NXT UK.
I
I
think
meant
they
to,
were.
but I never did.
And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were the champions. I don't know for how long, but
I'm
Wait,
sure.
so they're a Southern tag team that were NXT
Southern American,
UK?
yeah, exactly. Kind of like how, I guess they would bring people into,
I'm
NXT.
I'm sure if we enable the comments, we'll be fucking told that we're wrong. So
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Oh, you shit, you
yeah,
motherfucker.
you motherfuckers. Oh
But they
man.
were in NXT UK, and like how they bring in whatever, the Drew McIntyre's a Scottish Warrior, but he's an American. It was a similar kind of a thing, but backwards, right?
Wait, is Josh Briggs, is he the guy that recently had like the match, like the triple threat with Dijak
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Josh Briggs, yeah,
so,
big guy.
so that's a dude who's like he's really good like in the ring, like in those matches. I was like, oh, I'm impressed with him. He like needs like I don't know, like a stylist or something. Like he needs like the hair is thinning and it's kind of like embarrassing, like shave it off or something. Like
Yeah,
it's like I think if he needs to take no, I'm not. I mean, I got the attitude, like but I'm not on national television. I'm just thinking like he just sort of needs like he needs like sort of like a style tweak, and I think that could like elevate him. Like there's always that like if you get Damian Priest is a good example. Like I couldn't stand him before, like in NXT. And I just thought he looked weird and sort of ridiculous. And then he kind of like with the Judgment Day and everything. I know they say bisexual Undertaker, which is funny. I actually thought Bondage Undertaker was
Hunter
pretty
Taker.
funny. That Damien's Undertaker, yeah. But really though, like he like looks like a superstar now. He looks good. There's just sometimes you just need that style tweak.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
And now
Yeah,
there's
and
like
so Brooks Jensen, Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen, they were Briggs and Jensen in NXT UK. When they came to NXT, I guess when they shut the promotion down, they brought them back into NXT, and they teamed up with Fallon Henry, the female wrestler and I don't know, they had like a whole chemistry where she owned a bar and they were like good friends with her. Maybe, I don't know. But for both sides, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Chinese
That
finger
was the whole
cups.
thing. And they were in NXT for a while, and then they kind of broke off, and Josh Briggs went off on his own. And like you said, he's been he's been in a three-way match recently for the NXT title.
Sounds like he was in a three-way match before.
There
Am I
you go.
right?
It's just gonna keep going. It's not gonna
He's
stop.
in Shawn Michaels NXT,
Yeah.
probably.
There's let's just say in Shawn Michaels NXT, there's some sunny days.
Ah! Bret Hart's not gonna like that comment.
Bret Hart did not have any favorable things to say about WCW in that documentary. Bret Hart was coming after that WCW documentary like it was owned by Bill Goldberg. Nothing. That's what I got to say about WCW. Nothing good to say. I'm like, all right, calm down, Bret.
You're the one who couldn't wait to run off to him.
In all fairness,
yeah.
watch the Wrestling with Shadows. He didn't want to go.
Right. No. You're right. He didn't want to
go.
He really didn't want to
go.
The only reason he went is because of whole fucking
That's the greatest helmet ever, and I want one.
That is fantastic. Yeah. That sort of circles back to the Benoit conversation, that the one like notable thing that I can think of like was that Owen Hart tribute match that Bret Hart and Benoit had was really good. That was a really good match.
Where was that? What was that?
It's on a Nitro. I don't know what episode, but it's probably a good month or two after Owen died. And
around 99.
Yeah.
It was like
I
want to say it was like in July because he died in like June, didn't he? Or no?
I know it was May. I think it was in May. Yeah, but yeah.
But that was a Benoit and Bret Hart on a Nitro. That was a damn good match, and they even called it like the Owen Hart tribute match. And you could see like they both like they were emotional and they like put their heart into that one.
It's funny is that everybody like of course you always take shit for being a wrestling fan. You're wrestling, you like wrestling, and then when that happened, I don't know how many people at work kept coming up to me like Oh, did you see that? Did you see what because it became mainstream news. Did you see
Yeah.
what happened? I was like, yeah, I was watching. I was watching it exactly when it happened, and all of a sudden everybody wants to talk to me about wrestling.
Yeah. Do you know it's fake?
Oh.
It's not real, right? I mean,
How do you watch that? It's not real. Fuck you.
you
I was
watch
responding like, neither was Die Hard, and you watch that every Christmas, right? Like,
don't
Bruce
you
Willis
ever
didn't
fucking forget
really
about Die Hard.
he didn't jump through a window and walk on broken glass. That was
No, it
like
really
pretend.
happened. Everything happened. It did. It was all real.
Yeah. Fucking marks.
Yeah, no, I know. There was so many times, like I don't know how many times my face did this when it's like, it's not real.
Yeah. I've gotten to the point where like, it's not real. I'm like, hold on. What? You're telling me.
Back up.
You're telling me Rey Mysterio cannot beat the Big Show. You're
Bullshit.
saying he's so much faster. He's so, yeah.
You seen the heart? The guy has so much heart.
Yeah.
So much heart.
That's all you need in life is heart. Even
He's
though
from San Diego.
Yeah,
San Diego.
that going is like
This makes me think of JR. There's someone at home saying he knows how to fall.
yeah.
Yeah. Jim Ross used to get so fucking mad.
Oh, he gets so mad. He'd be like, there's nothing that you can like pretend about that. This is real, people.
Where do you learn to fall off a 30-foot ladder, bro?
Yeah, where do you learn to fall out?
Oh, wrestling school, baby. Oh, Jim Ross, calm down.
Bones have been broken.
Yeah. I would like somehow on the algorithm for like Instagram, like Jim Ross really hated Triple H, and like it would show like a clip of like, that son of a bitch,
that son of a
no good son of a bitch,
no good son of a bitch, Triple H.
Like and then like a few down, and like Jim Ross really hated Kane, and like that son of a bitch, he tried to set me on fire.
My very good friend Ben, and he always made the comment. He always made the point, and I think he was right. He was like, he goes, I swear Jim Ross made Stone Cold, because that whole Stunner,
Yeah.
Stone Cold. He goes, I swear Jim Ross made Stone Cold as much as Stone Cold made Stone Cold.
I'll tell you what, who made Stone Cold? Whoever was throwing him beers.
Yeah,
Because that dude was on point. He just, every time, bam, bam, bam.
What's his name? Eaton?
Exactly.
Mike Eaton or
something like that.
That's good.
He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
He should, like the Stone Cold beer thrower. Give that dude the Warrior Award.
Yeah,
they're gonna get desperate here in the next few years, and it's gonna be like eating Stone Cold's beer thrower.
Fucking parade Dana Warrior out there and fucking
The Warrior Award.
They should just give that to her vagina for the punishment it had to go through.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right, well, that was a good episode too.
That's the whole episode. We just offended Dana Warrior, anyone in the Chris Benoit family.
You know who's not going to get a Warrior Award? Chris Benoit.
Oh, shit.
Might.
Well,
give it time. A couple of years. Maybe like Chris
Wow.
Benoit, hero. The guy.
Well, on that note, see ya.